So, how did I quit without any support or help apart from my own family? Well, I treated myself. I had plenty of time to figure out how my mind was working. But let's make it perfectly clear. The number one reason why I managed to quit was because I had to run away. I had to get out of the situation I was in. Gambling places close to me, it was impossible to quit. I'm sure you have all heard the expression, you can't run away from your problems, but that's exactly what you have to do. You have to run away as far as you can. Literally and also mentally, you have to just get out of there. Meaning that you have to move. The big advantage you have as a gambling addict compared to drugs or alcohol is that some areas, some places, it's illegal to gamble. You literally cannot get access to gambling places. If you live in certain countries, in the States it could be in certain states. So basically what you do is that you move as far as you away from the gambling places as you can, and you move to a place where gambling is actually illegal. Then, only then, when it's impossible for you to gamble, then you can start with the process of getting it out of your system. Start the process of getting back to normal, because that's exactly what I did. I got back to my parents' house. I was there until I was well again. And it was literally impossible for me to gamble. If you are online and it's nothing you can do about this, at least if you are in big trouble, get somebody else to take over your money, or better, if it's possible in the area, to call the bank and make sure that you literally cannot gamble. I believe some banks have this with the technology nowadays, that you can actually call the bank and they can make a block, so you literally cannot put money into gambling sites because it's blocked by the bank itself. It's the best way to do it, I believe, but you all have to check with your own banks, but I believe now it's a possibility. Literally, what you have to do is that you have to make sure that in your own mind and everything, you can't gamble. You physically cannot gamble. You cannot go to a casino. You cannot go online. You're completely blocked out of it. Best is, of course, both. That you live a place where it's illegal to gamble and you don't have access to internet, so you can enter websites to gamble there. But you have to make sure that you have the opportunity to change. Because if you take the odds, if you are a gambler, you are constantly thinking about odds. If you take the odds and you are sitting there in your apartment in the middle of Las Vegas, or wherever you are in the world, and it's gambling places all around you, what are the odds for you to quit? It's extremely low, close to zero. But if you move from there, and you move far away from there to a place where it's illegal to gamble, and it's almost, it's hours or upon hours to drive or whatever to get to a gambling place, then you have a chance. I'm not saying it's more than 50, 60, 70%. It's a lot of other things you have to do as well, but at least you have to, if you are in serious trouble, you have to move. You have to literally move, get out of there, run. You run away from your problems. That's my number one advice for problem gamblers. If you're in real trouble and you cannot stop in any shape or form, you have to move.